Hey John, this is Adam over here at Perkins Motorplex, getting you a walk around on the 2020 Ram 2500 Power Wagon. Really like this truck. I personally really like this truck, man. It looks great. We had a white one. I thought that was the one that first you were looking at. I didn't realize we even had this one. It just recently hit the lot. It's really sharp. It looks great. Like we said, we talked about, with Matt and with me as well. It qualifies for the factory type warranty, but it will come to you as well with a 30-day complimentary powertrain coverage that we put on the vehicle that has any issues, anything like that within 30 days, you just contact us. Anything powertrain as well as safety related and a few electronics, we'll get you taken care of with a shop that's local to you. So you don't got to come in from Clarksville or anything like that, or Knoxville, sorry, you're even further away. So, but it's really sharp, honestly. I really think you'll like it. Hopping in, obviously we're not commissioned guys, so we try to be super transparent. There's a couple little blemishes I've noticed, nothing that really gives me concern. This one comes out of Texas, was owned there its whole life, so that's a really, really cool location to come out of, but we'll dive in and kind of pick it apart. So here was one little crease. It's very small right there. Honestly, I didn't notice that one until I started filming. That's how it goes. But tires on there in really good shape. Those are Goodyear Wranglers. Lots of tread left on those. Underneath, and I'll get you a better look underneath completely. It's very clean. On these heavy duty trucks, regardless of where we get them, because we do sell nationwide, we'll treat the undercarriage just to make sure that we don't send one up north and have it get any damage up there. But this one here was really clean. I looked at the shop inspection report, didn't notice any issues there of concern. There's a couple, tiny little spots. That one there looks like probably just the key got pushed into the wrong spot. It's really hard to even pick up. It's right there. But again, super minor. I try to be pickier than anybody that could buy a vehicle from us. I'll point out more stuff than most people try to do anyways. Here on the left side of the bed, I don't know if I'm gonna get this on recording or not. I'm trying to use some reflections. There's a tiny little spot there. And somewhere over here. Yeah, right there. But again, these are minuscule things. I'm inches away to notice it from really 3 feet or so. You don't even notice anything. But I try to point out literally anything that catches my eye when I'm looking that in depth. So coming across the rear, tailgate looks good overall. It's got the proximity sensors going left to right, right to left, all the way across. It's got a couple little spots right here. It's common with the Dodge. It's nothing that's, any issue, any concern, but again, just want to point out anything that's touched up. Doesn't have the bed liner in it. If it was mine, I would just go ahead and get like a Line-X spray-in liner myself. But it's got the function and everything there. It goes down nice and slow. Not noticing rust, any gouges, anything like that to really catch the eye. Somebody definitely just used it, had some kind of work done out of it. Coming down the passenger side, happy to say that also looks really, really good. There was one little spot right here. See if I can catch that on that reflection of the Land Rover behind us. Kind of see it right there on that headlight over right in here. So kind of watch right there. But again, that is me being super picky. You don't notice anything looking down the side like that. Coming up to the front, that mirror had a spot there. It's not even a scuff, like it's not actually something you feel, but looks like maybe it just had a little bit of rub or something there possibly. Again, just really sharp looking truck. I love the color on it. I don't think I've seen this exact color. I've seen black. I've seen several that were white. We get a lot of white ones when we get the Power Wagons. This one, though, looks fantastic. Getting underneath it. Back to front. Again, nothing there that's giving me pause at all. Here was one tiny little touch-up spot right there. Again, super minor. I love being able to say something that's minor. Headlights are clear. This one actually does have the winch on the front, which is kind of a cool little add-on. Grill looks fantastic. Kind of feeling like this is where you most commonly will get like rock chips, just stuff that happened off the road over time. You'll see a few little touch-up spots, but again, maybe 1 foot away, 2 feet away, everything's gone. So hopping into the interior, I will point out first real quick before we hop inside, this one here's got one key fob. Most of our vehicles just come to us with one, but this one has lock, unlock, tailgate release, remote start, and panic button. Now I'll do the remote start, I think it'll do it, but I did get it earlier and the gas light was on, low fuel level, so it may turn itself back off, but I'll show you the cluster and everything else. There's not any lights on or any messages, anything like that. All right, hopping into the interior, it does have the nice mats. It's definitely a really nice thing to have, is the rubber. Yeah, I knew it'd turn off with the low fuel light. Leather looks good though. Everything there on the interior back seat area looks fantastic. Does have the sliding back glass. Headliner's nice and clean. There's not smells, odors, staining, anything like that I'm seeing. Sunroof in it. It's good looking. And then obviously up front, here's where all the really nice stuff is. Let's be honest. Under the hood on a Power Wagon, and then inside the interior. It's awesome. So if you did decide to take advantage of the warranty later, this right here will have your power locks, windows, mirrors, all of that stuff taken care of, memory seats, anything that's powered. No deductible, parts and labor, any certified shop or dealer you want to go to. Covers roadside assistance, covers car rental if you ever needed it, all that. Seat, literally for 70,000 miles, the seat doesn't look like it's actually worn in at all, which is great. All right, let's start her up. We'll move kind of quick just so that I don't run out of gas here on the hill. There, fuel light, that'll be the one that stayed on. Everything else clears. 71, 471. Obviously equipped with 4-wheel drive. This truck would be a waste without it. Has the nice little knob here for the shifting. Lots of features on the steering wheel, cruise control, all those. Got your Bluetooth settings as well as your screen controls. That's always nice. Coming across to the center, I mean, I literally call this like the entertainment center. And it doesn't flicker. I know it picks up that way on video. It's just the way that cameras record on those screens. I promise there's none of that going on my side. It's just the way the recording works. Turn that heat up. It is cold this morning here. But big screen, obviously really, really sharp. I wish every manufacturer had those anymore. So Sirius XM, AM, FM radio, of course, Bluetooth, aux, all that stuff available for pairing. Does have your climate control options right there on the touch screen, which is really cool. Does have like your your seats heated and ventilated here in the front, heated steering wheel, all of that's available right there on the touch screen too. You get lots of apps available. You can go through and customize this too to kind of take out the ones maybe that don't apply to you so much. Lots of cameras. That's one of the things too I really, really like. It does have like the forward camera for parking. It's got, if I can go back, you gotta be smarter than the car, John, and that's not necessarily me. There we go. You got the cargo cam, which is really cool. You check on things that you're hauling. It's got the surround vision camera, the standard backup more or less, and then even it has your mirror control here for dimming, which is pretty nice. Kind of comes in handy. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, there you go. Got your Go services, which is kind of like a OnStar SOS. It's just sharp. Everything on this thing's sharp. Interior looks good. Windshield looks good. Not noticing any cracks in the dash, of course, anything like that. Does have the bench seat available, which is nice. I have 4 kids and a wife, 2 dogs. We definitely need all the seating space we get. So anytime I have a truck, this is the kind of truck I have to get. But I absolutely love the way the Dodge does it. It's not even obvious that that's a bench seat. Mine was a Chevy Silverado back in the day that I had most recently, and it was a little bit more apparent. Dual glove boxes, looks great. I like this. If it had more gas, I'd hang out in it longer, John, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this video to you. If you have questions, just holler at me and we'll run that deposit this morning.